Hey guys, welcome to the stream. With myself, Pixel Cherry Ninja, aka PCN. I just want to get through all the low rank quests quickly because I've done them before, and well, I want to get to high rank. I'm not gonna focus too much on gear. I'm just gonna literally equip myself random pieces of gear just to kind of bring up my defense stats more than anything. Yeah, let's do this. Just gonna go into battle, gonna try and get to high rank, and once I get to high rank, that's when I think it's worth actually customizing your gear and getting ready for Sunbreak, which, if I remember correctly, is coming out in the summertime. Okay, hopefully someone is playing this time in the morning. So here in the UK, it's just gone 9 a.m. I've been up from 6:30 a.m. and my kids wanted a McDonald's pancake breakfast, so I jumped in the car, drove down there, grabbed the pancake breakfast. I had the egg McMuffin myself, egg and cheese McMuffin with a hash brown. And after a solid breakfast, I thought, let me try streaming some Monster Hunter. Now I'm more kind of create content. I'm not really much of a streamer, but I want to play this game. Whee! Actually, I do remember I generally preferred having a palico. I preferred having a cat to the dog when I was playing this on the Switch, only because I think the cat gives you better stats for if you want to use like a healing and support build, then the cat's definitely better in my opinion. I have to say, this feels so much better on the PC. If you haven't, you don't even need a powerful PC to run this. I ran this on integrated graphics and it ran absolutely superb. Oh, okay, that really was a quick quest. Well, thank you guys. At least I got hit in. I kind of feel bad. I didn't really do much work here. Oh, cool! Wow, people have been grinding on this already. See, some people have got some high rank gear there. I think that the dog from Okami, forget his name. Oh wow, got a tail cut as well. That's nice. Yeah, they've got the layered armor for the Palamute. Looks cool. Look at that. Yeah, it looks really cool. I think on the Switch, the build that I kept was, in fact, Akuma, because I'm a big Street Fighter fan, and the Akami dog as my Palamute or Palamut. Okay, let's eat some meal and go on the next one. Hopefully, I can just get through these quests really quickly. But yeah, my advice would be, unless you want to savor it and enjoy the game and really take your time. Obviously, if you played it on the Switch, you would know anyway. But what you want to do is you want to get through all the low rank quests quickly, and the high rank quests cool because you can start building a set that you're going to use, until you start getting to the Elder Dragons. When you get to the Elder Dragons, then you can really customize it. weird. I find this game like a combination between Monster Hunter, I don't know, World, and like the old ones, the menu system and everything. So let's see what's our next key quest. Oh man, who remembers like on Monster Hunter 4 where, you know, 4U, that's the first one I really started playing and started playing it a lot. And you had to like look up on the internet, you know, to see which were the key quests, because you had no idea. So if you wanted to get through them, you know, quickly, in order to kind of get better gear or get to the higher rank, because what I usually do in Monster Hunter is I would rather level up first, and then once I've got like better gear, I'll come back and start finishing all the quests. So rather than doing it, and it does make those quests a lot easier. I've forgotten like all the shortcuts on this. Like, I played it a lot on the Switch. Actually, not a lot. I've only done 50 hours, but the performance of the Switch kind of stopped me from enjoying it as much as I could. And when I found out it was coming out for PC, it was like, okay, you know, I think I can hold out and wait for the PC version. Love that charging move with the lance. So I'm not originally a lance guy. I started playing the charge blade and the insect blade in 4U. Those were like my two favorites. But what happened was I was playing this on the GPD Win 2. You know, if you follow the channel, you know I love my handheld gaming. So I bought a Win 2. Really sorry guys, I'm not equipped here with okay. You're welcome up anyway. So I like the Win 2, and I was playing Monster Hunter World on it, and it literally it ran at 30 FPS on arena quests, and out in the open world with a lot going on, it dropped to as low as 12 frames per second. So, you know, I was playing at home on the PC, but out at work and other places, I wanted to play it on the phone. And the Win 2 was a fantastic little PC. So it ran it. So what I used to do is I realised if I played the lance and built, wow, okay, that was even quicker than the last one. I realised that if I use the lance, I can just I literally can just block. So it was kind of my answer to playing it on a low performance handheld, and you know, just holding down that defense button and not getting parted. And eventually I grew to like the lance, and I have to say, like, the best lance ever is in Rise, especially with all the silk bind moves, I think they're called. Yeah, like some really good moves it's got. I'll have to look into it later, but there's one where you charge with your lance, and you kind of charge. You can pick two directions, so you charge forward, and then you can pick any direction that you like, which is very handy for getting in and out. I found that to be like the move I was using a lot. And the other one as well that I used earlier in the game, where we kind of stab the monster and you tether yourself to the monster, so as the monster moves around, you can just kind of launch and attack it. Really not a fan of the rampage quests. I do them because you have to kind of do them, but I'm not a fan of them really myself. Okay, so Oh, actually, one thing I haven't checked. If someone else joins the session, I think my mic is on for a session, so I'll have to look into that. I don't really want to bug people in my stream chat. Mind you, they can mute me, and I don't have anyone in the session at the moment anyway. It's just me. If you do want to join the session, the ID is in the description of this video, so jump on, join in. Oh wow, that's like the free pancakes my kids had. You get 3 little pancakes in the McDonald's breakfast. They really like it. Okay, what's next? Okay, let's just do it. I've been using playing Monster Hunter World a little bit while waiting for this, and obviously, like, to bring up your item loadout, you press like the start button. I always call it the start. I don't know, it's called something else on Xbox One, and I'm using an Xbox One controller. And I haven't quite got used to that. I like start and select, you know, the old school button. Start on the right, select on the left. Cool. So 2 more key quests, and then I believe we'll have a rampage. Okay. So we've got a Barrow, a classic Monster Hunter enemy. I'm not sure what game Barrow came in. I have to say, the way the loading screens look, they look really nice on a 3DS. You know, if obviously this game can't be done on a 3DS, but the loading screens, they literally look like they are made for 3D. I'll have to play this game off camera a bit as well, and kind of get my gear and get my goals going, so it's not boring when I'm doing streams. At the moment it should be too boring because I am just streamlining quests without trying to optimize gear or anything. But you know, once I get to high rank, I'll make a goal for the gear, hopefully get that gear, and then just kind of grind the game out. I'm not like I used to be in 4U, where I had like specific gear for all monsters. But obviously, if there are certain quests that are difficult and specific gear is very, very useful for it, then I will do that. I really hope they like bring Balhazak in here, because Balhazak from Monster Hunter World was a monster you literally had to go in equipped with the correct gear, otherwise he got you. You know, he got you big time. And when I started Monster Hunter World, I wanted to play a projectile build, so I started doing I played the classic bow on that. And towards the end, I started dabbling in the heavy bow gun, which was that was a brilliant weapon in Monster Hunter World. As in 4U, I played a lot of melee weapons, and right close to the end, I thought to myself, let me go into a ranged weapon. But the older games had like different armor, which was literally half the defense stats of your normal armor. So you know, you parted. It was easier for you to part with that. And the other thing was, on the DS, even though I had a new DS, and it had that little nub thing on there, it just didn't work well as a second analog. It was okay for cameras. Oh, I'm gonna have to heal. Yeah, it worked well as a camera controller, but what it didn't work well as was for aiming. You know, the aiming just wasn't that great on the DS. Obviously, with 2 analog sticks, that completely changes. You're playing it the way, you know, you're aiming a first or third person shooter. So in the newer games now, like to have a projectile weapon, you're good with that. The nasty mud killed my stamina. Don't have enough to block that. So I've done a video with 3 quality of life tips that everyone should use, and one of them is like obviously the one I'm using now, which I've zoomed the camera out as far as it goes out, and that literally is because it is just a lot easier to see, especially multiplayer when all this is going on. You know, you've got 4 hunters and you've got 4 dogs attacking one monster, and when you've got a close-up camera, you can't see a lot of what is going on. You'll miss out on it. So what you want to do is zoom it out, and you've got a better overview of you know, the whole battlefield. Okay, glad this quest is taking a little bit longer as well. Oopsie. Ah. No. Oh, monster beef. Oh, yeah, that monster's called Basarios, maybe something like that. That Basarios one had literally the best intro in Monster Hunter 4. You literally get to a level, you know, you kind of find him if you use, you know, if you've got the skills to find him on the map. You go to his area and you do not find him there. And there's a big stone there, like that, like the rocks on his back, and he comes out from those rocks, like epic intro. And I have to say, out of all the Monster Hunter games, 4 Ultimate was the one where I really did like watching all the intros. I thought they were fantastic. You know, better than World. I'm not too yeah, I'm not too impressed with the intros in here. It's got a different art direction, not one that I really like, to be honest. I think they got it right before you. They're decent in world as well. They're good in world. They're better than they are in Rise in world. But again, that's not it's not a deal breaker. I am really enjoying this game. Like really enjoying it. Oh, okay, what do we have here? Is that a Raplos or a Raytheon? I'm colorblind, so I can never tell the difference between the two. Oh, cool. Ooh, okay. Rather bad. Pardon me. No, I haven't crafted any trap bombs yet, so I can't even set a trap and trap it. I have to go for the kill. Oh, he should be dead fairly soon. Yeah, cool, wow. That was well predicted. Hello, frog. Oh, I forget you pick them up in a... I thought I was going to kick it and I was going to release a poison cloud. Is it different in... Is it different in Raz? Amazing. And at the beginning of the Monster Hunter games, you're like a beggar. You know, anything goes. And towards the end, you know, when you hit the end, you're like the champion. You don't need anything. I think a new Monster Hunter game, from what I read online, should be coming in 2023 or 2024. We've still got some time, so you know, gonna enjoy this. Gonna enjoy the expansion Sunbreak until hopefully Monster Hunter World 2 comes out, and I really hope it comes out for PC first, and it's not like a console exclusive. Okay, let's have a look. How do I mute my mic? Okay, cool. Let's just turn that off so I'm not bugging. Oh, is that actually the right option? Cool. Okay. Hopefully, here we go. Nice. I've turned that off now. Let me just make sure it's coming out on the stream. Bear with me. Okay, it is. Perfect. Okay, so let's go over and yeah, my dog in this is called Sam, which was, you know, my friend that I grew up with. It was their dog's name, so I kind of see that as my first dog, or the closest dog pet I've ever had. And the cat name is Mun Mun, which was a cat that we had, and when we were young, and I think my mum and my sister named it Mun Mun. Don't ask me where they got that name from, but Mun Mun was the name, and I've just kind of made that the name for my cat in Monster Hunter. What can I craft? Okay, let's craft that. That's cool. Okay, we've eaten. Right, let's have a look at the next. Let's have a look at the next key quest. With your doggy code, I forget. Right, okay, so let's see how many. I think we've only got one more low rank key quest to do here, so I just need to do one more. We'll just do the. Oh, okay, let's have a look at Kezu. This thing is nasty. It's kind of like what nightmares are made of. I think I had like nightmares with this monster as a kid, and then it came in Monster Hunter. Really makes me feel nasty. I should just skip this. Oh, okay. Might not take that long. There's obviously 3 people in here, but based on the items that are taken, yeah, cool. All right. One good thing I do like about Rise, and I don't know, it's one of those things that maybe I dislike as well, but you know, the fact that we don't have to carry like hot and cold drinks with us anymore. You know, so it was a bit of a nag before. It was almost like a pointless thing to do, but we had to do it. So, you know, you had to carry it, or otherwise there were, you know, negative consequences for not being adequately equipped for the weather. So they've taken out the way in Rise, which you know what, overall I guess it's good. I did really like that from World. You know, you didn't have to bring a pickaxe with you, or a bug net, or a whetstone. You know, those were welcome quality of life changes, because they were just a nag. You know, got used to it in the older games. Obviously, you get better ones as you go along, but they they still break. They have a shelf life. So at the beginning, I'm gonna gather as many materials as I can, and I think I probably have to do like, I imagine I have to do like a low rank rampage before I get high rank. So let's see. So after we do this one, we should be able to speak to that guy that's in the hub. Okay. Oh. Okay, I won't use a potion just yet. Hopefully my red energy can heal. Okay, I've got a little buff there, a little bit of health. Again, I can't mention enough how much, you know, putting the camera on camera distance on far helps in multiplayer games. Nice. I'll have to remember how to do that. How you bounce them in the wall and you can then take them for another bounce on the wall. I think you can repeat it up to 3 times before you have to depart the monster. Oh, okay. Ooh. Nice. Oh no. Oh, we could sharpen it. He's not very happy. She. I know most of the monsters actually have a gender. And I never remember what all of them are. I can only ever remember False Carol as a she. Like I was saying earlier, I really hope they bring Val Hazak in this, because I always every build that I had pretty much had 2 pieces of Val Hazak in there, and that was for the super recovery buff. You know, like I'd make a really good build, and I'd make sure I'd have 2 pieces of Val in there with recovery speed as a skill and recovery up as a skill. And you know, I think my end game build had like Val Hazak in it. Also had like the Fatalis, like level 4 was it? Yeah, so you could with the sappy weapons you could put another kind of skill in there, a set piece skill in there. So I had like 4 points Fatalis and 2 points Val Hazak. So what I had in turn was I had like super healing, but then I had like heroics level 7. So once my energy dropped to like 35%, like it gave me such a damage buff. I was literally like next to impossible to kill. The only monster that could kill me really, I would say, was maybe the ones with like supernova attacks, like Alatreon and Fatalis. Apart from that, I think the rest of the game really did not pose an issue. that jumping attack in this, I shouldn't really do this. It's a bad habit I've got from World, because on World, obviously, you know, doing a jumping attack lets you mount the monster, which isn't an option. And this is it's different over here. You ride the monster, so it's got its own version of the mount, which jumping really doesn't do anything in there. I guess the only perk of jumping would be if you've got specific skills that buff your attacks if you're jumping. Oh, okay, I thought it was a block that. Oh, thanks. Nice. Oh, it's flown away. Fly, ugly bird. Fly, ugly bird, fly. So I'm really looking forward to the Steam Deck. You know, I've got a handheld PC I play this on, but I think, you know, the Steam Deck will be nice. Sorry, execution errors there. I'll get into the groove of this game. I need to just play it, and I'm enjoying it, so I think this kind of will be my main game. I'll obviously still stick to Castlevania Symphony of the Night because I'm really enjoying that, playing the randomizers on that. But I think I could do like the good thing about Monster Hunter is you know you can play different games with it, because you know there's not too much to remember. What is that? Herb? No, it's Glowfern. Okay. Remember, if you've got your voice language set to English, you might want to change it from Monster Hunter language to Japanese, because the English in this game is super cheesy. It's like a cartoon for 5-year-olds. Obviously, if that's your thing, then cool. But yeah, I can't stand it. I knew from the trailers when they announced this game and they showed trailers that I really didn't like the English language. The voice, I think the voice acting is so cheesy in this. And the Japanese language reminds me of Street Fighter. So, you know, if I would say my 3 favourite game franchises, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter and Castlevania, and not really in that order. Okay, so we should have a rampage. I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I think it must be a low rank rampage before it lets us go to high rank. Or hopefully we can just go straight into high rank. I cannot remember. Cool. Okay, so can we speak to this guy now? Okay, let's speak to the hub maiden. Okay, really not a fan of the rampages, but we'll do it. Let's just go and just look at my gear just to see if there's anything I can just kind of get. So we want, okay, so let's go to our lance. Where is our lance that I've equipped? Should see an E here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so can I just, nope, I can't bring it to the next tier. 40 attack on that, 110, next is 120. Can I make anything else? Okay, I've not really, like I said, I've not been grinding like mad to make stuff because all that stuff just becomes obsolete in higher rank. But I guess weapons would be something good to make. Okay, I can make this one, which is, okay, the sharpness isn't great. What else do we have? Okay, I'll just stick with that one for now. Look at armor. Yeah, so I can upgrade my armor. Maybe I should. Cool. Right, so before I do that, let's go to forge armor. What am I using? So okay, oh, that's got 10 defense. Okay, so we wanna replace just the helmet and the legs for something. Oh, that's with better values. So what are the skills? Okay, cool. Let's go for. And now just for a set of legs. Like I said, I'm not really too fussed or focused about it. What's this one? Got hunger resistance. Not too fussed about that. Maximum might. Okay, so I can actually make a few pieces. Oh, okay, this is 22 defense. Full constitution, that's quite decent as well. So, do I want 22? Okay, let's just go for raw defense at the moment. And it looks like a character out of Dark Souls now. Just all mash up. Hey, buddy. Okay. So actually okay, let's go eat and let's attempt a rampage. Oh, eat first. A good hunter always starts a hunt with a meal. Okay, urgent quest. Let's do this rampage. And I'm really hoping I join one late and it just gets me through it quickly. Who knows, I might enjoy it more on the PC. Maybe I didn't like it on the Switch because there was a lot going on and possibly there may have been performance issues. Pardon my yawn there, I was just having a stretch. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think you take your pallet. Oh, you do. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. So. Okay. Nice. Always nice to get one of them. Right. Yeah, how do I? Oh, that's it. You hold down the back button or the select button to bring up the map. I'm not walking. Okay. Oh, okay. Ah. I'm actually holding blocked it. Ooh, keep the hookers down. Okay, he makes sense. Well, hey, I get to ride a monster. Okay, how do I... Ah, cool. You can smash it 3 times and you press save. Cool. And you couldn't take more than 3 whole batches. I kind of feel bad. I feel like I'm attacking this monster's bottom, whatever it's called, as Azerioth. Can't actually remember his name. Actually, you know, I don't actually know all the new monsters' names in. Actually, no, this is not a new monster, but if they're not in World of 4, I don't know their names that well. I'm sure as I play this more, I'll remember them. I don't really make an effort to remember them, but once you play something often enough and you come across them often enough, you remember the name. Ooh, this one's smashing the gate. Hey, leave that gate alone, man. Leave those damn villagers. Go breathe your smoke fire breath somewhere else, buddy. Okay, good. Hey, buddy. Hey, Anne, how are you? Hope you are well. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Okay, so stay away from that gate, bud. They really want that gate. Okay, I'm coming for you. Wow, there's 2 of them. Well, I think I need to attack. Yeah, I need to attack it from the side because the kill seems to be rock hard. No, what's a soft part? Okay, damn it, I'm poisoned. And I'm poisoned and I'm on fire. Right, definitely need to go and heal because I should be using health at quite an exponential rate. Let's just do another one. Okay. Oh, our gate is getting damaged to some extent. Okay, cool. Come on, that poison should just wear out soon. Oopsie, okay, I need to heal. Ah, okay. Failed. I need to go back to the drawing board and actually work out how to do this effectively. It's been a while, so yeah, I'll reattempt that. Okay, guys, you know what? Thank you very much for checking the stream. All of those of you that did. If not, if you're watching the replay, then thank you very much for watching it. If you like the content on the channel, consider subscribing. I do Monster Hunter, I do a lot of retro stuff, and I do a fair amount of performance checks. So guys, thank you for tuning in, and until the next stream or the next video, PCN out.